In a few hours, Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatan will make his way into this parliamentary building to present the 2021-2022 financial year budget. But unlike all other years, this year's financial budget is shrouded with so many uncertainties. As we inch closer to the deadline before Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatan reads the 2021-2022 fiscal year budget, questions are still rife not only on the dynamics or the data used to determine the distribution of the 3.6 trillion shillings, but also how to clear pending bills.
We are in a place whereby we don't even know how the economy has rebounded, but yet we are having some budgetary increase via the supplementary allocation.
However, according to the Public Sector Accounting Standards Board Chief Executive Officer Fredrick, the 2021 budget policy statement is enough to set out the broad strategic priorities and policy goals that will guide in preparing their budgets.
BPS is the central document, is the central economic policy document to guide budget. The survey report is normally released in the month of April, whereas budget policy statement comes way ahead of it in the month of February. So I think it's the budget policy statement that kind of provides base informing the economic survey, which is then later on. So there is no cause of alarm.
In the 2021-2022 fiscal year budget, Kenya is projected to borrow an equivalent of 2.6 billion shillings on a daily basis in the new financial year commencing on July 1st. To fund the budget, Treasury projects a total revenue collection of 2.039 trillion shillings, an increase by approximately 210 billion shillings from the current financial year.
Over and above this, we also have Africa Development Bank, something 13.8 billion. Over and above this financing from the multilateral lenders and also the Eurobond, we have tax collection. And this month is one of the 4 months in the year which tends to have some higher tax receipts.
Among the projects that President Uhuru Kenyatta has shown keen interest on is agriculture, anchored under the food security pillar in the Big Four agenda. Among the projects that President Uhuru Kenyatta has launched in the recent past include the revival of the 4K Club, as well as the empowering novel agribusiness initiative dubbed Enable.
We are implementing alongside the Big Four agenda, food and nutrition security being very key. So this is a priority item, and it's a priority project that needs to not only be launched but also implemented. So of course, our expectation, and also through our consultations, and also as per the instructions given by His Excellency to see to it that the children are actually equipped with the right life skills and facilitated to know what we know in the agriculture sector in our old age.
The proposed budgetary estimation to be allocated to the agricultural sector accounts to 62.6 billion shillings of the next financial year. And as CS Yatani presents the final budget tomorrow, he is mainly expected to balance between post-COVID economic recovery and implementation of President Uhuru Kenyatta's Big Four agenda. Linda Koskei, K24 TV.